Could Huawei be working on the most powerful zoom camera we've ever seen in a smartphone? That's what a new leak suggests, and if it's true, it could take mobile photography to a whole new level. Reports coming out of China hint that Huawei is testing a massive 200-megapixel periscope telephoto lens, a move that could reshape what we expect from flagship phone cameras. While Huawei hasn't officially confirmed anything yet, reliable sources say the company is seriously considering this major upgrade for one of its future premium models. Periscope cameras have already proven themselves in the world of smartphones. Unlike traditional zoom methods that rely heavily on digital processing and lose clarity, periscope lenses use a special design to bend light inside the phone, allowing for far greater optical zoom without sacrificing quality. Now imagine pairing that with a 200-megapixel sensor. This combination could allow for crystal clear zoom from 3 times up to 10 times without breaking a sweat. Whether you're trying to snap a distant landmark or get detail from far-off objects, this setup could deliver results close to what you'd expect from professional-grade gear. Huawei isn't new to this game. They've already shown their expertise with the P40 Pro Plus, which featured a 10 times optical zoom and was praised for its impressive image quality. Now, insiders believe that the company might be planning an even more powerful camera for its upcoming Mate 80 Ultra, or perhaps another high-end variant in the Mate 80 series. It's a clear sign that Huawei wants to maintain its lead in smartphone photography, especially as other brands are stepping up their game. But it's not going to happen overnight. The Pura 80 series is expected to launch soon, likely in June, and this new periscope lens probably won't be ready in time. The feature appears to still be in the early testing phase, which means we may not see it until late this year, possibly with a premium model in the Mate lineup. And just to be clear, it looks like only the top-tier model, possibly an Ultra version, will get this advanced camera. The other phones in the series might go a different direction, with simpler lenses, or maybe even new back panel features like a small secondary display. The pressure on Huawei is growing. Competitors such as Xiaomi and Vivo have already released flagship devices like the Xiaomi 15 Ultra and Vivo X200 Pro with 200-megapixel cameras. Huawei knows it can't afford to lag behind in the battle for camera innovation, especially with so much attention on mobile photography in today's market. Users want clearer, sharper, and more flexible camera systems, and Huawei seems to be listening. One thing that has always set Huawei apart is its focus on pushing the limits. From introducing the first periscope lenses in mainstream phones to experimenting with large image sensors, Huawei has often led the way. If this 200-megapixel periscope camera makes it into a retail device, it could set a new standard and show that the brand is still very much in the race despite past challenges. Of course, it's important to remember that nothing is confirmed yet. As with all early leaks, things could change during development. But it's definitely exciting to think about what's coming. This leak tells us one thing for sure: Huawei isn't playing it safe. It's still trying to shake up the mobile camera space, and we're all here for it. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay ahead with the latest news, leaks, and smartphone breakthroughs, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. We'll keep bringing you everything you need to know about camera phones, foldables, and the best upcoming devices.
Could Samsung's trifold phone end up being a letdown before it even hits the market? For years, fans have been eagerly waiting for Samsung's next big move in the foldable phone world. After the flips and the foldable book-style designs, the buzz has now turned to something even more exciting: a trifold. When Samsung teased this innovative design during the Galaxy S25 event, it looked like the company was about to push the limits of foldable technology. However, as early details start leaking out, some of the initial excitement is being tempered by unexpected drawbacks. One of the biggest points of concern is the charging speed. Imagine this: a phone that folds into 3 parts, offering a screen that stretches out to nearly tablet size when fully opened. With all the latest tech Samsung is known for, you'd think the charging speed would be equally impressive. But rumors are circulating that the trifold could still charge at just 25 watts. That's the same charging speed we've seen on earlier foldables like the Galaxy Z Fold 5, and it's being reported that the trifold is being tested with a charging rate around 23 to 24 watts, officially labeled as 25 watts. Now, for most regular smartphones, 25 watts might not seem too bad, but for a flagship device that promises groundbreaking technology, this feels a little underwhelming. This situation becomes even more puzzling when you consider that some of Samsung's more affordable phones, such as the Galaxy A56 and A36, already support faster charging speeds of 45 watts. Why then would Samsung hold back on this critical feature for its most advanced foldable model? One possible reason could be Samsung's cautious approach to battery management. Foldable devices come with their own set of challenges due to their complex designs, and there's always a concern about heat buildup and long-term battery health. By sticking with a slower charging speed, Samsung may be trying to avoid potential issues down the road. But for a device that's expected to be a significant step forward in foldable tech, this slow charging speed could feel like a step backward for some users. But charging isn't the only place where Samsung might be playing it safe. Another leak suggests that the trifold phone could forego the under-display camera, a feature that has been a signature element of recent foldable devices. Instead, Samsung might stick with a more traditional camera setup. While this is not a deal-breaker, it does raise questions about whether the trifold will offer the same level of innovation that people have come to expect from Samsung's foldable phones. On the bright side, there are still some exciting features to look forward to. The main screen is expected to be around 10 inches when fully unfolded, which would put it into tablet territory. This could offer users the best of both worlds: a compact phone when folded and a full-size tablet when opened. The outer screen, meanwhile, is rumored to be 6.49 inches, which is similar to the size of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. So, in terms of display size, the trifold could offer impressive versatility for those who want a large screen in a foldable form. However, hardware alone isn't always enough to create a standout device. It's the smaller details, things like camera features, charging speeds, and performance enhancements, that make a real difference. If Samsung doesn't improve in these areas, the trifold could end up feeling like a great idea with too many compromises. That's especially true when other companies are pushing the envelope with their own foldable designs, making it even more important for Samsung to get these key features right. As for the release date, the latest rumors point to a launch sometime later this year, likely between October and December. If all goes according to plan, it could be available in stores before the end of the year or early next year at the latest. Until then, we'll have to wait and see how the device shapes up. To stay updated on all things tech, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more to come. Apple might be making a bold design shift with the iPhone 17 Pro, and not everyone is happy about it. A newly leaked case render has sparked debate due to a noticeable inconsistency. Shared by leaker Majin Buu, the image shows a camera bar that doesn't extend fully across the phone's back, contradicting previous CAD-based leaks that suggested a full-width design. After users pointed out the discrepancy, Majin Buu acknowledged the possibility of an error in the render and reassured that the final design should match the CAD models, with the camera bar stretching from edge to edge. While occasional mistakes and leaks aren't unusual, this has led to discussions about how reliable the latest information really is. The iPhone 17 Pro's camera setup is expected to introduce some significant upgrades. Reports indicate that it will feature a 48-megapixel wide camera, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 12-megapixel telephoto camera with a periscope lens capable of 5x optical zoom. Along with these lenses, the camera bar is likely to house an LED flash, a microphone, and a vertically mounted LiDAR scanner. Even with this design change, Apple is expected to retain the triangular lens arrangement